What's up, guys? Welcome, Crypto Fud. Let's jump right into this. All right, so just a quick update on Pepe, the new meme coin that's pretty much taken over everything. Has it already ran its course? Let's find out. So last video, I was just basically stating that I was just pretty impressed as far as how fast Pepe was added onto a lot of the major exchanges. I mean, it pretty much got added on to most of your big players as far as giving a easy access to people to buy in that don't normally use like Uniswap or any of the other swaps that are on your ERC Ethereum network. As far as wanting to buy some of these smaller projects that are not technically on the big exchanges. A lot of people, I've already explained this, don't like doing that, but mostly what I think is that a lot of people do not know how to do it. So maybe I should come out with a tutorial on how to do that because it seems like we're getting into a meme coin craziness, as far as everybody's just looking for those massive gains. And this leads me to what I'm basically want to, talk about in this video. So Pepe right now sitting around 13.8. It dropped under the 786. 786, I said it was going to be a pivotal point as far as holding. We did consolidate and we were holding it for a little while, but I think two factors are going here. One, the market. Obviously, we all know if you're monitoring the market for today, Bitcoin sitting at around 27,000. It did dip down to like around 26,800. We saw a big drop. I think it was like yesterday, the day before. It looks like everything's wanting to kind of drop as of right now, or definitely losing a lot of steam momentum. Not saying we're going down to any kind of all-time lows as far as Bitcoin or any of these major projects, but when you have Bitcoin kind of struggling and trying to hold, you have a lot of these other projects that'll kind of go with it. And Pepe's not necessarily going with the market because this is just basically a hype-driven project meme coin that really doesn't have any utility, and I'm not bashing it whatsoever. I'm like I said, I'm impressed what Pepe has done, and I think it honestly has just brought in a lot of new people into the crypto market. But I hope for the good because a lot of people, just like Shiba and just like Doge, by the time that you hear about any of these meme coins, or by the time they're added to the major exchanges, most of the time, not all the time, because I remember Shiba got added to Coinbase. It didn't really do anything, and then it got added to Crypto.com, that's not the reason why, but eventually it shot off like crazy and saw all-time highs. Pepe, as of yesterday, there was still $100 million of profit that still was sitting in Pepe. You have a lot of money still in Pepe, and I'm sure that money is I haven't even checked today, but I'm sure it's dropped down a lot more. You have a lot of people that are just basically creating a lot of sell pressure because they're either hopping out for two reasons. Like I was saying, the market itself is going down, and there's other meme coins that are trying to take the shine right now. There's other meme coins. I'm gonna actually drop a video right after this video. Check it out. It's gonna be on another meme coin that just dropped that's already doing what Pepe's doing. So we'll see if that's, if it's too late to jump in on that. But it's a little bit of TA. So Pepe dropped under the 786. Obviously, we have the bottom of this fib line. This is pretty much the bare bottom. This is going to be adding another zero and basically dropping down. This is worst case scenario, dropping down to this lower fib right here. That's another 33%. I don't see that necessarily happen unless there's like some crazy black swan event crash in the market. So I think where we're at right now, it's going to be pretty much the bottom. We might trickle down maybe a little bit more. I do look at this area right here, not much to go off of, but maybe getting down to that 10 mark. I think the 10 mark, maybe even going down to the adding that zero, that 0.9. I think that'll trigger a lot of new buyers, maybe even myself, where I'll buy in and get a nice bag, hoping that we're going to see another run up. But as of right now, it just has a lot of things going as far as, like I keep saying, the market's down and there's a lot of competition that's trying to take Pepe's shine. The people that are in for the long run, you guys need to understand what you're in. I mean, I think a lot of people are looking at this as like the next Dogecoin or the next Shiba. I was an early investor in Dogecoin, and it didn't see anything like this but it was a struggle at the beginning because it was just like there was times where we would be up, a nice 30-40%, and then we would just bleed out and go dormant for months on end, but eventually we popped and we saw massive, massive, massive gains, so you don't predict, or you can't predict when that's going to happen. But if this is a project that you believe in long term, then you just need to be strong. Obviously, I'm not giving out financial advice, but you got to be strong and just back what you're invested in. Now, if you have profits and you're thinking about jumping out, like I said, check out my next video. I'm going to be coming out with another video next with basically another meme coin that maybe it might be earlier, has a lower market cap, and it's already seen some massive gains, and it's actually already on some exchanges already. So gonna pretty much leave it there. Some prices to look for. We want to definitely get back up to the 786, which is going to be about 15.8. We'll see if we can get back up there. It's probably going to be some resistance because this was some support, probably flipping into some kind of resistance. But from there on, like I said, look forward to maybe getting in at that 10 mark, or maybe dropping right under it and adding that zero. That's going to ignite a big sell pressure, and I think we're going to shoot back up to the 786, or maybe even back up to the 618, which would be a nice, probably I'm going to predict like 30% gain, 50% gain. So those are your numbers. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Check out my next video for the next meme coin. All right. Thank you.